certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Randall, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Randall against Banchero. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Offline with his three. Now, here's Suggs. Banchero outside. From the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Now, here's Suggs. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's McDaniels. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. McDaniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
Caldwell Pope pushes to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Kicks it out to Banchero. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston. McDaniels finds Conley. Ball's knocked loose. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Gobert, the screen. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good on the three.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
McDaniels with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And it's denied.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Wagner.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's McDaniel. His last outing, 16 points for him. Carter looking around. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot from the low post is good. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Edwards, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 9. We've got... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. 9-point game. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Here's Banchero, following the basket by Julius Randle.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's McDaniels. Conley against Suggs. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Stolen by Carter. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Suggs with the steal. Caldwell Pope with it. Conley picks him up. Took him no time at all on that one. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Out to Carter. Three-pointer on the way. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Minnesota shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Can they get it? And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years. What's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McDaniels drills it from outside. McDaniels got 8 points.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Carter with a screen on Randall. And Carter has it in the corner. It's tipped. Here's Banchero. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Edwards finds Conley. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Banchero. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
For three, Edwards. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Magic leading by 14. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Caldwell Pope against Conley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And to Gobert. Pass to Randall. Fires for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
I think for the Timberwolves, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low,
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Timberwolves.
You're not going to win.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Not going to go that time. Magic leading by 13. Harris passes to Black. Shoots over DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to De Silva. The three-pointer is right on target. De Silva's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Reed. Here's Bitadze. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Black. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 18.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills. Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Magic leading by 16. Bounce pass, Isaac. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Black. Harris kicks to Black. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timberwolves passing it around. Ingles got it. Good job in the low post. There's a minute 40 left in the third. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks ordered by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Black, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Bengals, that's for two. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in the guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Black. Another miss by Orlando. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Frames the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Black, defended by DiVincenzo. Black, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Ingles. And the three off target. Magic leading by 11. Here's De Silva. And the layup's good off the glass. De Silva's got 5.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Ball stolen. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timberwolves trail by 13. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Back to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Driving to the basket and finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Connects from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 21.
The versatility of Carter Jr., I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Here's Gobert. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points. And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Conley with the three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Black the pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Black. There's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Randall. Here's Banchero. The three-pointer no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Top of the key. And all around that time before dropping in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so far, it's been an eye for an eye in this season series. They'll get the retribution they came for tonight, making it 1 apiece here on the year with 1 left to go against Minnesota.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Randall with the bucket.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
It's not going to go for him. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Suggs passes to Black. Another miss by Orlando. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. To the left wing. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness?
Opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Edwards against LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Conley. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Back come the Kings in transition. LaVine against Edwards. Now here's LaVine. He's covered closely. Here's Monk. Chalk up 2 there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Gets it to go from the corner.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Randall.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Randall against LaVine. Just 5 on the clock, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan a screen. Monk for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Monk with a steal. DeRozan right side. Here's LaVine for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, this is LaVine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hand.
Edwards with it. A minute 15 left to play in the first. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Picked by Sabonis. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:19 left now in the first quarter. Randall finds Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's gotten his second bucket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
DeRozan down low, working on McDaniels. On the wing, DeRozan. McDaniels covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Murray. Randall pulls down the board. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-3 run.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And both free throws good for Edwards.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's DeRozan. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Randall against Murray. Outside McDaniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. DeRozan for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points.
Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And here's Sabonis outside. Fires in the triple. Sabonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the rock-solid mechanics of Domantas Sabonis in the catch and shoot.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Outside Levine. The drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Boy, you do not want Levine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
Edwards can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Monk passes to DeRozan. And here's Levine. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside McDaniels. Randall, a screen on DeRozan. Randall outside. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Here's Murray. The shot comes out. Randall with some nice D. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall, a screen on Levine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Randall with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. And here's Sabonis outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Sabonis has got 6. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Murray for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to McDaniels. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Levine. Takes the 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
They're really working the paint now.
DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a finish by Zach LaVine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And Sabonis slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And that one's good from Conley.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
DeRozan against McDaniels. Outside Murray. DeRozan, a screen on Randle. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over DeMar DeRozan and slams it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. This thing has been about as one-sided as Shaq against Kenny in a three-point contest.
Or better yet, Shaq versus Kenny in the dunk contest.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Timberwolves.
And you look at the...
Glad you could join us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Lyles. Now Valanciunas. Reid defending. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Here's Ingles. Up and in on the layup.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Up top, Miller. And there's the drive. And he jams it home with authority.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Tipped.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to LaRavia, looking to end the run. Buries it from 3.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Miller, a screen on Fultz. Here's Miller. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Stripped it away. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran PJ Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you never understand. BA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Lyles. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Reed. Drains the triple. Reed's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid. A center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Ellis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Outside Reed. Back to Miller. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Ellis passes to Lyles. Valanciunas with a screen on Miller. Down low. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Here's Miller. Off target from three-point range. The Kings have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's LaRavia. And another miss by Sacramento. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
DeRozan looks it over. Inside. And the dunk by Levine.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with plenty of breathing room. 23 points. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, the Kings shooting about 41%. Taking a look at the Kings, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Murray passes to Sabonis. True on the 14-footer.
Well, Sabonis, a 3-level scorer, goes to the mid-range game right there.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by LaVine. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Murray. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Sabonis against Gobert. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Got a piece of it. And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Gobert finds McDaniels. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Monk against Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
Woo-hoo, DeRozan with the D. Go ahead and show off that length, DeMar.
Sacramento on D. Got hacked and still got it to go. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Here's LaVine for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
Kings trail by 21. On the wing, DeRozan. Buries it down low.
DeRozan. Assist goes to Murray.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter here. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. The baseline J. Minnesota again missing. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
DeRozan, a screen on Conley. And Conley grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Nails it from three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Conley. And the basket is good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And the miss. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give
absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Let's take a look at our starters from Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Monk is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5.
Oh, my goodness, man. Check out Levine getting hard. At the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless at how to stop it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Suggs. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Banchero, and a miss there on the triple. Outside, Levine. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Banchero. No good. Murray with the defensive effort. Kicks it out to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Murray outside. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Carter finds Wagner. Sabonis against Carter. And here is Suggs. Lock at 6. Lets it fly. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Kept alive. Outside for Murray. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Speed drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Monk against Carter. Driving inside. And then Monk with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here's Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Suggs has got 8 points.
And just making the extra pass. Good decision there by Carter.
Levine passes to Murray. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Banchero. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to the right wing. Banchero, right side. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
How about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Wagner from long range. And DeRozan sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Nine seconds left in the first. Here's Banchero. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. He notched... Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court for Sacramento, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Malik Monk, and it's DeRozan in its small forward. Caldwell Pope, Sabonis grabs the board. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. They trail by 6.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
Carter with a screen on Monk. Carter up top. Into the lane. Here's Suggs. Sinks the triple. Suggs has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 5. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. And it's off from three-point range. Lando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Banchero, that's good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Sabonis a screen on Banchero. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
And it's Carter missing. The Kings trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Monk with the ball. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for Malik Monk.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
DeRozan with a screen for Sabonis. Stolen by Carter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Misses the three. It's deflected. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:02 left here in the second. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Kings trail by 12. Pass to Sabonis. Over Caldwell Pope. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
From outside, off the mark.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Levine. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Here's Banchero. Off target from outside. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Murray kicks to Sabonis. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Sabonis has got it back down to within single digits for the Kings. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large.
Okay, so now, that'll do it for our show tonight.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Black and Harris are the guard set. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
A nice shot by Black.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Pass to Wiles. And the dunk by Wiles.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The Kings trail by 6. Ellis outside. And here is Wiles. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Pulls it up. Bitadze can't hit. And Zoelos will bring it up for Sacramento. 6-point game. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Pass to Black. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Orlando moving the ball around. Shoots it up. To the wing on the left. Isaac outside. Isaac a screen on Fultz. Black, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Ellis outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Laravia passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be in arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Kicks it out to Ellis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Lyles.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
For 3, Harris. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second basket.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Valanciunas with a screen on Harris. Here's Ellis. Flanking it by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Ellis has got his first points in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's De Silva, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Isaac passes to Danezu. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Well, you gotta love just the attack mentality of Fultz. Always getting after it on D. Skilled at taking the ball away from the opposition.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Isaac with a screen for Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 4. And here is Lyles. Pass to Fultz. 4 seconds left. With authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that? The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Magic up by 4. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Lyles. Fultz is out there with Ellis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Laravia in at the 3 spot. Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope.
Sacramento foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, Sacramento. They trail by 6. Wagner a screen on Murray. Banchero, that's good.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
There's Sabonis. It's good from long range.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
And they're going for the throat. Pass to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Latrey. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Off target with his 3. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 7-point differential. Murray, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And the jam by Levine.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Magic leading by 5. Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. And Carter has it in the corner. Banchero against Sabonis. Back to Carter. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And then Murray with the jam.
Keegan Murray. Hopefully we'll be seeing that in the dunk contest one day.
Banchero. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. The shot by Monk is no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Caldwell Pope passes to Suggs. Takes a 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Murray down low. He's covered by Banchero. 6 to shoot. Murray, no good. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nice D from Levine. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Murray, it's deflected.
Good awareness on D there. Wagner wanting to be a difference maker defensively.
Here's Monk. He hangs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Kings.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, these situations don't faze Monk in the slightest. He loves coming through with big baskets.
And it's Banchero missing. The Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. Number of 9.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Murray right side. Sabonis with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. And Murray now top of the key.
And Sabonis has proven that he is huge in the clutch. He has hit big shots time and time again for this squad.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
At the line for 2, Wendell Carter Jr. The play will be reviewed on the NBA rule.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Trey Lyles checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Going inside. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Wagner finds Banchero. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Edwards, the pass to Randle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice play by Randle. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Outside Carter. On the wing, Suggs. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
Conley passes to McDaniels. He shoots. Rebounded by Suggs.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
They set the pick. Wagner on the wing. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. McDaniels covering. From outside the arc. McDaniels with some nice D.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Who poked away?
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
What quickness from Caldwell Pope in transition. He snatches the ball and just takes off.
Conley goes in. Good on the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Banchero. He had 25 points in his last game. McDaniels with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
There's the triple. And it's Banchero with a three.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Banchero against Conley. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Suggs. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Back to Banchero. That one falls. Banchero's got his second bucket on the night.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Conley. And that time also a missed shot. Orlando leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Conley looking for an opening. Gobert on the high post. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 5 points.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot misses. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Orlando ahead. They lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Black passes to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero right side from the baseline. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated. I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Here's Black, defended by Gobert. Pulls up. Black, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Randle on the screen. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
And Carroll with a screen on Conley. And Carroll against Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable. Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Here's Suggs. And Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. The open shot, Randall. Great look, but off the mark.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you can possibly ask for.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gobert with a screen on Banchero. The kick out to Conley. Driving in. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Here's Black, guarded by Edwards. Wagner with a screen on Edwards. And here's Wagner. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. The 3 from Suggs. Hits a 3-pointer. Suggs has got 13.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
He can't get that one to fall. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
I don't know.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes...
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze, and it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's De Silva. No good from outside. The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo.
Orlando foul. Black. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Ingles. It doesn't go for him.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Pass to Bataze. From the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Miller with it. No points so far. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. For three, DiVincenzo. That shot is off. Magic leading by 4. Here's Black. Driving to the basket. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Black. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Jacks up a 3. Well, a careless foul. And they're not happy with the call here. In such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. That one's no good. And he nails the third. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Black. DiVincenzo covering. Isaac, right side. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Shot from the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Black's got 8 points.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Outside. DiVincenzo. Over Harris. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Orlando leading. Here's Black. Zatase with a screen. The shake. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. Black's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Orlando foul.
A line change here for Orlando. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again. especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Randall with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Suggs. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 4.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
McDaniels can't hit. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando ahead, up by 4, and time to step away quickly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Timberwolves. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's McDaniels driving inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Here's Suggs. Outside Carter. Hey, puts up a 3. He drops it from range. And it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Well, Carter Jr. is selective from deep, but he has a good sense for when he should fire from there.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards finds McDaniels. From down low, give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Suggs with the bucket.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Randall outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition. And they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
It's good on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Wagner against Randall, and Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Carter.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Gobert. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Orlando again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Fires from the corner. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Conley. McDaniels got 6 here in the quarter. And Carroll left side. There's a screen. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fires from way outside. And Carroll no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Suggs surveys the D. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Gobert with a screen on Banchero. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Wendell Carter. That one misses for Gobert. And that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley, 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Edwards for 3. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. The 3 from Suggs. Randall pulls down the board. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Can't get it to drop. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
The 3 from Suggs. Sinks it from distance. And the Magic lead by 10.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Mike Conley, 3rd personal foul.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove.
the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Now, here's Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan over Randle, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Sabonis.
And this is DeRozan's go-to. He remains such an outstanding threat from the mid-range.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA. And crafty move there by Monk, sees the opening and no hesitation.
To the middle, here's Randle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Murray, a screen on McDaniel. In the corner, Murray with it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thanks, David. So it's Sacramento now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Sabonis, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
For 3, Julius Randle with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he finishes nicely on the way. Randle's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Randle finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Kings moving the ball around. Levine kicks to Monk. Pass to Murray. Sabonis trying to get open. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Outside Conley. Count it. Good.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 1. Gobert against Sabonis. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think they helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
And here are the Kings now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Sabonis finds Murray. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Conley. Launches it. They get the rebound. Gobert the pass to Randall. Nice D from DeRozan.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
McDaniels against DeRozan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Minnesota.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle starts for the Kings.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Here's McDaniels. Plays it up off the glass. McDaniels got 11 points.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Conley. Randall, a screen on Levine. Here's Conley. Count that bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Minnesota. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Got that one up quick. Sabonis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Outside for Randall. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Monk grabs the board.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Conley, and the layup falls.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 8 points.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Murray a screen on McDaniel. Murray finds Sabonis. Wide open look here for Murray, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Edwards against Sabonis. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Here's McDaniels. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's DeRozan. Gobert with the block. Now McDaniels. The 3-pointer no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings ahead, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Your attention to center court. And get ready.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We had something other than veggies and hummus at the craft service table, Kenny.
Yes, indeed, but I love those veggies.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. The Kings leading. At the elbow, it's Ellis. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's Lyles. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Ingles against Lyons. Back to Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Wiles. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And here's Ellis for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Fultz. Miller sets a screen for Reed. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And they're running. Ellis, the pass to Fultz. Sacramento moving it around. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Total letdown by the team. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. One-on-one fast break. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. A three for DiVincenzo. Unable to get that one.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Fultz. And Miller throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Fultz finds Ellis to the left side wing. Miles with a wide-open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Miles got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Ellis. Miller, the pass to Ingles. The three. Buries the long-range jumper.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And stolen by Miller. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ellis digs to Valanciunas. Reed against Lyons. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Wiles. Beyond the arc. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Trey Lyles. Ellis is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels to tie it up. He lays it in. And that's 15 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Here's Murray up on top. Edwards defending. Here's Sabonis. And a miss there on the triple. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Mike Conley.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, Sabonis. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
This is how poised Sabonis is. Excellent at fighting off contact on the way up.
Randall, a screen on Levine. Edwards drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Here's a look what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings.
At the line.
On Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And the 2-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Basket number 8 is all good. Eagles attempted 12 shots.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
And finished off by Gobert.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the jam by Levine.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. McDaniels against DeRozan. They get it again. Pass to McDaniels from downtown. Rebound by the Kings. Out to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Murray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot clock at 5. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels against Monk. Gobert with a screen on Monk to the inside. Pass to Edwards. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Edwards drops them both.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And then Monk with the dunk.
You got to trust your go-to scorer in the big moments. Monk gets it done.
Conley against Monk. Randall outside. Back to McDaniel. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. It's up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about it.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the foul.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Left side, Levine. Here's Murray. It's good.
The assist, Zach LaVine.
And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose.
be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. Caldwell Pope with a drive, and he makes it.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Levine surveys the D. DeRozan for 3. Offensive board. Outside for Levine. Murray up top, guarded by Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan, yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
I love the shot preparation DeRozan shows there. Ready before he caught it.
Banchero in the post, defended by Murray. Suggs outside. Banchero with a screen on Monk. Monk against Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Kept alive. And Carroll with a screen on Monk. The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who could really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Out to Sabonis. And a miss there on the triple.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That is a shot he loves. KCP, very accurate from the corner.
It's Monk on the wing. Outside Levine. Outside Murray for 3. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wagner for 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Levine for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Hey, how about the distance? 0 fear. Levine will make these moonshots from time to time and splash.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Sabonis against Caldwell Pope. The 3 is up. Sabonis' shot is off. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lots of room. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
And it's easy to admire how pesky they were on the defensive end, jumping in passing lanes and being overall extremely aggressive going after steals, finishing in the top 5 in the league in that department.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. Got it.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Suggs with a screen on Murray. The 3 from Banchero. Knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
DeRozan, a screen on Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yes, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile, too.
And the second free throw is good. Magic leading by 5. Here's Banchero into the lane. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The baseline J is on the way. No good there.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the court for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Denied by DeRozan.
The defense of DeRozan vastly underrated.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Banchero. The rebound by Carter. Magic leading by 7. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots per him.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. And DeRozan, the hang time.
I respect the way DeRozan can still elevate and throw it down.
Banchero surveys. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Banchero's got 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence.
Ooh, the nasty throwdown from DeRozan.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
1 for 3. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Outside Murray. DeRozan, a screen on Banchero. DeRozan outside. Back to Murray. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Murray's got his second bucket on the night. Magic leading by 4. Suggs, the pass to Carter. On the wing, Suggs. Monk covers. Suggs, no good. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Murray scanning the floor. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Pass to Carter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Drills it from deep. Wagner's got his second basket.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Wagner against DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
a reverse slam. That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Kings trail by 5. Monk finds Murray. Sabonis with it. From behind the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
To the paint. Tipped. Suggs with it. He's picked up by Levine. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's coming.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that?
Oh,
Wow.
man. And Caldwell Pope's energy, infectious. Defense leading to offense. Love what I see and get from KCP.
And here's Sabonis outside. And another miss by Sacramento.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Picked by Murray. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine! Pretty.
Hey, it takes a lot of confidence and ability to pull off that reverse.
Hey, from anyone else, it'd be shocking. But this guy, he's got it. He's that talented.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
And so it's Orlando closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be back in a moment.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
I really like what...
Appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they got... to do a better job boxing out.
Jonas Valanciunas out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Ellis in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to LaRavia. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. LaRavia's got his first basket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Harris outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Now Valanciunas. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Black. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Black's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
Here's Lyles. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Snatched away. Ball stolen. Batadze, the pass to Harris. Now here's Isaac. The three is up. And another three for Orlando.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Lyles, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Ellis, pounded by Harris. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Harris. Clock at 6, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
And they were among the top 10 teams in the league in second chance points. They put a big emphasis on rebounding at both ends. That played to their talents for sure.
And you talked about their assist rate. It was impressive. They made sure to keep all 5 guys on the floor involved in the offense at all times. Great teamwork. Fultz passes to Valanciunas. Here's Ellis. Nice move. No good on the shot. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Isaac for 3. They get it back. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Laravia passes to Ellis.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Orlando with a rebound. Here's De Silva. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Offensive rebound. The shot no good. Pass to Lyles.
Oh, man.
Oh!
That was
Bad intentions. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's De Silva. And here's Harris outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. 4-3. And here's Harris. Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. De Silva's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Valanciunas passes to Ellis. Blocked! Here's De Silva. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Valanciunas who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 10. Lyles, the pass to Fultz. And a nice finish on the layup. Fultz has got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Levine on the take. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And bringing the fight there. Levine fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Right wing. Here's De Silva. Sinks it from distance. De Silva's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Oh, rejected by Isaac. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Monk. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center position. Three-pointer. Nails it from three. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. And Carroll with it. 5 on the clock. Launches a three. Rebound by Sacramento. Levine with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Levine passes to Murray. Monk for three. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Wagner. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Looking to end his cold spell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And, yep, it's good. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Magic lead by 15.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Levine with a steal. DeRozan with the ball. Wagner picks him up. And here's Sabonis outside. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game. Magic leading by 12. Levine with a steal. On the wing, DeRozan. They get it back. Left side, Murray. Here's Levine for three. How about Levine showing off the range?
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Wagner against DeRozan. Banchero outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
Sabonis finds Monk. Here's Levine for three. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Oh, from deep. Monk grabs the miss. Kings trail by 8. Inside. On the break. On the break. Murray sinks it.
And on the fast break, Murray is a threat. We know he loves cutting through any opposition and getting himself a shot.
Suggs with a screen on Murray. Banchero against Murray. Suggs outside. It's tipped. From deep three-point land. Banchero no good. Sacramento has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. They grab their own miss. Here's Levine for 3. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Some room here for Suggs. Orlando again missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the shot goes.
Boy, Sabonis, such a competitor. He wanted that ball in the clutch and delivered. That is the guy to go too. I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even-keeled touch.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Monk. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 6.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Sabonis' shot is off. Levine with a steal. Fires away from way outside. And so Orlando takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how